Africa is not poor, but it's Africans who are poor. Africans, we are lions. We are not dogs. The calories is money. It's spiritual too. The Black Star symbol became a symbol of identity. Where all black people, irrespective of where you find yourself, you identify yourself as a black person. Ghana's economic hardship didn't start today. When Africa gets itself understood by other Africans and come together and form the United States of Africa, this is gonna be the flag.
Yeah, so guys, you're welcome back to the channel once again. You know, as you can see, I'm here with a nice gentleman. I think he's been here for some time and I want to have an interaction with him. Some of us have been seeing this place but don't know the real intention behind the building, or we don't know the history behind it. Today, I'm here with the Black Lion. As I can see here, you're welcome to the channel.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's nice having you.
Nice having you too,
I mean,
brother.
what's the inspiration behind your name? Black Lion.
Rastafari. It's a long history.
Okay.
I'll make it very snappy.
Very quick, yeah.
You know, 1960, when we became a Republican state, right?
Yeah.
You know, Ghana became an independent state. That was 1957, 6th of March. And then after 3 years, we became a Republican state. That was 1960.
Yeah. Prior
to that, Kwame Nkrumah pushed for it. And there was a legislative instrument and reforms.
Okay.
But the Queen of England, that is Queen Elizabeth, the late Elizabeth, told Kwame Nkrumah that before Ghana will be given a Republican status, Ghana must come with her coat of arms.
Okay.
All right, so Kwame Nkrumah mobilized all the visual arts people in the country, I mean the painters, and they came out with a coat of arms.
Okay.
And if you look at it critically, you realize that Ghana's coat of arms have the lion, the castle, the sword, you know, and the eagle. Right. Don't forget the English also have the 3 lions.
Yeah.
So Kwame Nkrumah told Queen Elizabeth told Kwame Nkrumah to take away the lion from Ghana's coat of arms. But Kwame Nkrumah, as brave as he was and a great visionary, told the Queen of England that, look, put the lion back. For the lion comes from Africa, for Africans to see who they are. You understand?
Yeah.
This, I want to tell you, it was told by the man that, you know, created Ghana's coat of arms.
Okay.
It's called Amonikwe.
Amonikwe.
Yeah, Amonikwe, the late Amonikwe. I listened to him on Joy FM when he was 91 years old. He said this and I heard it. And when I heard it, I was inspired. I said, wow, Africans, we are lions. We are not dogs. So this is what we got to be. That is, since that day, I call myself Black Lion.
Black Lion.
Black Lion is to tell you that this is what we are as a people. Cool. We got to be brave. Okay.
Yeah, and this, what's the inspiration behind this one?
Yeah, man. Let's see. This is the star. This Black Star, envisaged by the Marcus Garvey, the Honorable. You look at the map. You see the map, African map. Great. You see the calories. The calories is money. It's spiritual too. So this is the wealth of Africa. Africans are not poor. As Kwame Nkrumah said that Africa is not poor, but it's Africans who are poor. So you got to know that we are the star.
Cool.
And we got the money. And then you see the colors. Yeah, man.
I'm seeing red. Where's the yellow?
You know, 1930, Marcus Garvey envisaged a United States of Africa.
Okay.
And the colors that Marcus Garvey was talking about is this. These are the original colors.
Okay.
So if you believe in the United States of Africa, as I do, then you should know that this is the colors. So someday when Africa gets itself understood by other Africans and come together and form the United States of Africa, this is going to be the flag. And if you are very careful, really critical,
there's going to be a time like that.
Yeah, man, I believe that. Not my time, but someday our kids or your kids will do that. If you look at it critically, it's only some few countries in Africa that use these colors. You know, Kenya, you know, Libya, and few of them, they got a message. All right.
Hey, we've not really gone deep into the interview, but we've learned a lot.
You asked me why they built this.
Yeah.
Okay. If you come to Ghana, we have the Independence Square.
Okay.
The Independence Square is made up of 3 sections.
Yeah.
Or 3 landmarks.
3 sections.
Or 3 landmarks. We have the Black Star Square there.
Okay.
There's the Independence Arch. And the other side, we have the Nationalism Park.
Okay.
So let me just start with this place. All right. When we had independence in 1957, 6th of March, Kwame Nkrumah made a declaration to the world where he said, our independence is meaningless except its link with the total liberation of all Africans living under colonial rule. That was what Kwame Nkrumah said. Okay. So for Kwame Nkrumah to achieve that goal of continental liberation, when it comes to the continent of Africa, Kwame Nkrumah decided to put up this place and put on the Black Star you see above.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm going to explain to you. Okay. Originally, the Black Star symbol was the idea of the great Marcus Garvey. Okay. Right? Don't forget, Kwame Nkrumah went to America in 1935, right? Yeah. That's he went to Lincoln University to study. He studied in Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. And during Kwame Nkrumah's stay in America, he had opportunity to meet a lot of political activists. Okay. He met the academia, I'm talking about intellectual community, and he also had the opportunity to read a book that was written by Marcus Garvey, the Honorable. And in this book, Marcus Garvey was advocating the need for the liberation of the African continent and the creation of the United African State. That was the United States of Africa. This is what I was talking about. Okay. All right. So in Kwame Nkrumah's autobiography, he admitted that all the people that he met in America, all the exposures, all the experiences, there is only Marcus Garvey that made a very, very, very great impression on him, politically and ideologically, when it comes to the liberation of the continent. That's why eventually when we had independence in 1957, Kwame Nkrumah wanted to make sure that that dream of his mentor Marcus Garvey is realized. That's why he put a Black Star here, right? Okay. So the Black Star symbol became a symbol of identity. Where all Black people, irrespective of where you find yourself, you identify yourself as a Black person. It also became a symbol that inspired other African countries also to rise to fight for their political independence. So Ghana being the first in Sub-Saharan Africa to attain political independence, that is why we always regarded or earned the accolade, the shining star of Africa, the gateway to Africa. And also because of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's intentional and supportive leadership of making sure that our African countries get independence, that's why we again regarded and respected as the home of Pan-Africanism. So basically, that is why this place was built. Okay. Right? Yeah. To conscientize other Black people or Africans to fight for their independence. And if you make a very critical analysis of Africa's rise from colonial rule to independence, realize that after Ghana got independence in 1957, from 1957 to the later part of the 1960s, we have about 30 African countries being granted independence. This is unprecedented, and it was never done on silver platter. True. It was done because of the push by the man in Nkrumah. Yeah. Let's look at it. 1957, Ghana attaining political independence. We have Nigeria, 1st October 1960, attaining. Okay. And then we have La Côte d'Ivoire, 7 August, attaining. Then we have Togo, 27 April. You see the order of attainment is because of a strong campaign from the man Kwame Nkrumah. Okay.
People fought for the independence of Ghana, right? Yeah. But why is it that it's always Kwame Nkrumah that people mention? Because they were the big six. So why is it that always it's Kwame Nkrumah that is mostly regarded as someone who stood and fought for the independence of Ghana?
Thank you so much. Yeah, if you look at Ghana's political history, it's very vast and very
Broad.
broad,
Yeah.
which is true because people always started fighting for independence somewhere in 1946, even before.
Yeah.
But the man Kwame Nkrumah, I know I'm going to rough feathers.
Okay.
But the man Kwame Nkrumah was unique.
How?
Yeah. You see, not just what made Kwame Nkrumah so special, and now I'm going to give you a beautiful quote. Those who live for themselves, listen to me, those who live for themselves never live longer. But those who live for others live forever. Kwame Nkrumah never lived for himself. He never only thought Guinean. Okay. Kwame Nkrumah was talking African. He was thinking African. He was thinking about the betterment of African people. Because of that, Africans remember him. So you remember 2010, 2010, Mandela, a living legend, and Kwame Nkrumah, a dead legend. They voted on BBC, African Man of the Millennium. Kwame Nkrumah versus Mandela. Guess who won? Yeah, because this vote was not cast in Ghana. Yeah. It was done on BBC. The whole Africa.
True.
Africans remember the instrumental contribution of Kwame when it comes to the liberation. That's why even now, when they talk about Ghana's attainment of independence, it looks like and seems like he's the only man down for it.
Yeah.
It's because of his selfless leadership.
So do you mean those who helped me fight for this, they were not selfless enough?
Now, when we say leadership, of course, for example, the boss always start with a leader.
Okay.
Right. Jesus Christ, founder of Christianity. He had people working with him. But whenever we talk about Christianity, Jesus Christ is the man we look at. We exemplify his way of life. So Kwame Nkrumah being the best among the best among the best, or the best among equals.
Okay.
What they will say in Latin, if I remember my Latin, Ceteros Barubros.
Right.
I want to know. He's the best among equals, best among his peers. Okay. And people should accept that and live that. That's all.
Okay. Okay. I mean, we are really learning a lot. I want to know, can you take us through maybe a way we can get up there?
Before I do that, you see, I was telling you that we have Independence Square, and we have the Nationalism Park, the Black Star Square, and then the Independence Arch. So now I want to talk about nationalism.
Okay, the stadium.
Yeah, man. Behind the stadium.
Yeah.
Now it's under renovation.
Okay.
Very soon the president will come and commission it. And before I proceed, I would say I'm very, very proud and happy with what the president has done. Bless. With what the president has done.
Yeah.
Call it political, but I don't mind. You know why?
Why?
When I start telling you the history of the Nationalism Park, you understand why. Why I say I'm proud of the president. Okay. I'll tell you the history of Nationalism Park, and then I'll tell you why I'm happy that he's done what he got to do.
Cool.
Good. You see, 24 February 1948.
Yeah. Take note.
28 February 1948, 3 ex-servicemen died. And these incidents propelled the eventual granting of Ghana's independence.
Okay.
That's what led to Ghana's independence. So you cannot talk about Ghana's independence without talking about what happened 28 February 1948. What happened? You see, during the Second World War, the British decided to mobilize troops from their protectorates or colonies, which Ghana was one of them.
Yeah.
They call it the West African Force Lines, right?
Yeah.
And they promised them that when they come back from the war, they are going to give them good compensation, which include good houses and then pension, of course, money.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when they came back, this was never done. And there were economic hardship in the country. I always tell my people that, look, Ghana's economic hardship didn't start today. Since 1948, we have been fighting and we'll keep fighting, just on the lighter note.
Cool. But before we move on, do you think how the hardship is going, there is something that can be done about it, or it's going to be like this?
Let me give you the history, forever? And then I'm not an economist. So let me give you the history. I don't want my people to chew me.
Okay, we get you.
Leave that for the economists. So,
all right.
So 1948, as I said, the people decided to send a petition to the governor at the castle. So they were coming. By then, we don't have this monument here. 1948, we don't have it. You know, by then, the political activities were very, very, very active in Jamestown area. So they mobilized themselves and sent in the petition. When they got to the crossroad there, they were asked by a senior colonial police officer to stop. They never stopped. And then this what happened. Instantly, he shot into the crowd. And then we have 3 ex-servicemen losing their lives. This annoyed the local people, the indigenes, and they claimed that, look, you took our children to the war front, they didn't die. And then you brought them home and you decide to slaughter them. What's a disrespect? So this is what they did. They started looting shops, European shops, and then vandalizing their properties. Great. Now I'm coming to why I tell you that I'm proud of what the president have done, and very soon you're gonna see the statue. I'm happy.
Statue of
when I tell you, you understand.
Okay.
So there was a particular king in this part of the country. His name was Nikobna Boni. Nikobna Boni was very influential and rich. He went around all the regions of Ghana and spoke to the chiefs, especially the Ashantihini, and told them, look, we need to boycott European services and goods, which they all did. All the chiefs spoke to the people. Don't forget, in Ghana, the people respect the chiefs, especially when they talk. So they boycotted European services and goods. So when they realized that they were losing economically, they set up a committee. The committee reports was that the people of the Gold Coast want self-governance. Right. And then the ex-servicemen must be compensated. That was the recommendation. You see why I said now that I'm very happy that the statue of that great man has been erected. And very soon you see it. You can go there. Now you can't go there. Except unless the president commissions it. I'm just being
the first to tell you.
You understand?
Cool.
So now, since 1948 up to now, 77 years or 6 years, the government of Ghana, that is President Akufo-Addo's leadership or presidency, has deemed it befitting to honor the man with a statue, which I am happy. Because that is what must be done. Most people don't hear the name, but they don't know him. Me, myself, that was the first time I saw the man's photo. Nikobna Boni. It shows that if you do a good thing, one day you'll be remembered.
Black Lion will take us up there to have a clear view of Accra, Ghana. You understand? So guys, come along with us. Let's talk. Today, I do what the Maya enjoy. Charlie, what the Maya, if you see this video, shout out to you. Shout out to you. You understand? All right, guys, let's go. Black Lion. So, seriously, I never knew that. You can really go there. Wow. Okay, my first time being at the Independence Arc. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they said ash. Wow.
You see the castle there?
Yeah,
that used to be the seat of government. Pre-colonial and post-colonial. It was built by the Danes, named after their king, that's Christian Bock. but the local people at that era couldn't say Christian box, so they refer to the place as Osu Castle by the name of the place.
Okay.
And when during the time that the Danes were occupying this area, it was referred as Danish Accra. And then we have the British there, occupied by James. That's Jamestown.
Please.
You know that area, that part of Accra.
Okay.
So until 1957, when we had independence, after we had independence, they decided to defray from British Accra, Danish Accra, and then integrate the two and call it Greater Accra. Well, this place is unique. The greatest thing you got to have here is a black star, which is there. Yeah, man. Nothing else. All other things below, the star should be up, which is there. They are preserving it since Kwame Nkrumah put it here.
Wow. Black Lion.
Original. Give thanks to the Most High.
Thank you, sir. Really appreciate your time and your effort for us. I mean, we always be coming around to explore the place.
It's a great honor that among other people in Ghana, God chose me to serve you. So I've done it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. Guys, I mean, you've enjoyed a lot, you've learned a lot. There were some things you never knew. Today, you know it in this video. Let us know that in the comment section. You understand? Subscribe, like, and comment. Bye-bye.